Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Carrie Dillon. We are joined by Erika Waronsky.
Hi.
So good to have you.
Thank you so much for
Sandbar
having us.
Beach Eats.
Yeah.
You guys are 3 years strong.
We've been 3 years. It's crazy. It feels like a whirlwind. And especially this year. This year was such a crazy year for all of us.
Mind bender.
Yeah.
Business.
So-
Now, you guys have a big space there.
We do. Yeah, we've got a nice big space. And the cool thing about when we built the restaurant was we wanted to have an awesome, we know how great our weather is most of the year. So we built this huge outdoor patio. It's got a great outside bar. We were able to space everything out so people didn't feel like they were on top of each other, especially right now, of course.
Right.
But we had the space to be able to do that, which is great. And I think as we get into like our cooler fall weather that we all love so much, and hopefully that we get football on sometime soon, it's a great spot to come sit outside, stay kind of distanced and it's just an awesome little space.
Out.
Oh gosh, I know.
Yeah, so now y'all just opened Coffee Bar.
We did.
Coffee cafe.
Yeah. So the space next door to us came available, and we went ahead. We weren't quite ready to do another project yet because we were still very new at the Sandbar too. But we loved the space. We renovated the space and we kept it a cute little quaint coffee shop. It's beautiful. Again, has this really nice outdoor patio. You can sit down under the trees and people watch. And we're cranking up too for our pumpkin season. So our pumpkin lattes, we're doing a great pumpkin cold brew.
Everybody just loves it. Ooh, pumpkin cold brew?
It's so good. Yeah,
that is the only coffee I can for some reason. I just
people love
brew
it.
Is my thing.
And so we're getting all of our beans are being roasted in Bluffton by Ian Duncan at the Grind. And then we are getting our cold brew from King Bean out of Charleston. So we try to keep everything as local as we could. Yeah, but their cold brew is great. We're just getting ready for pumpkin season and sweaters, hopefully, and some football.
Sweater, I know that's the best. Like any
it's
excuse.
Been so hot.
It really has. And I just I love sweaters and ponchos. Okay, so if you are on Pope Avenue and you're going toward the beach and you loop all the way around, come back on the right-hand side.
If you're headed towards the beach before the circle, we're going to be right on the last building on the left. If you hit the circle and go around it right by the Beach House Hotel, we're going to be the first house on the right on Pope Avenue coming right down. And you'll see we have that entire building. We've got all these little turquoise umbrellas outside, so you can't miss it. Yeah. So it's the Sandbar's fun. It's got a really cool vibe. It's kind of casual, sort of kind of beachy Caribbean looking. The coffee shop's a little bit more polished, but it's still definitely flip-flop accessible, flip-flop friendly.
Flip-flop or flip-flop and pearls, whatever you want to do, right?
Whatever you want to do, absolutely.
So tell us, if for anybody who might not have been there before, what do you have on the menu?
Yeah, so the Sandbar's menu is actually pretty extensive, but we do make everything homemade, which is hard in the restaurant business.
It is so hard to do that. Things from scratch?
Sauces, soups, down to like homemade corn tortillas, just all that stuff. But it's a fun menu too. Nachos are to die for, tacos. A lot of seafood, of course. We're right here at the beach, so we do a lot of seafood. Yeah. But we really put a lot of thought into it, and it's got some different things on it. We just wanted to kind of, step outside the box a little bit. And we're always changing. We're always trying to tweak things and make things new. We're getting ready to hopefully gear up for a football menu, which we love to do. And same thing with the coffee shop. The coffee, it's not just coffee. We get pastries done from Baker's Pride Bakery in Savannah. They're awesome.
So good.
And then we're doing a breakfast and a lunch menu too, as well as, bagels and all kind of stuff. So, both places, both places.
I saw somebody looking for brunch just the other day.
Absolutely. We love it. Send them on over. And it's great because it's just right in that little corner. It's very walkable. And you can just grab a coffee and head over and sit on the beach for a little while or vice versa. So.
With a space like that, it's probably very conducive for events. Do you all have music?
We do. So let's talk about that for a minute. So we decided this year that we've always had a great live music lineup at the Sandbar. And we felt really that this year, you want to talk about people that really struggled through this whole pandemic.
Performers.
Were our local musicians who were coming out of an off season and unfortunately weren't able to come back to their normal gigs. I think it came back pretty full force once we got open, but they really missed out on a lot of time. So we've decided this year, weather permitting, hopefully, that we're going to still go 7 nights a week through the end of October.
Oh, that's great.
We've got an awesome lineup of like 5 or 6 different musicians. You can find those on our website or our Facebook page. And they're awesome. They're so much fun. The atmosphere out there is a lot of fun. And then with events, I've got an event for 45 on the 25th at the Sandbar too. So we can take that outside space, kind of coordinate off just for your group. And then
so nice.
For the coffee shop, it's a great little spot for, we close at 5. So it's an available, beautiful space for after that to have a meeting or, a little if you need to have some kind of a little dinner or something, we are happy to do that too.
Perfect. Sandbar Beach Eats.
I know.
Come and see
Carolina Coffee too. Thank you.
All right. Beautiful. Well, thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.